Lisa Woods, Managing Partner with Realcomm. We're back for another conversation. With me is Brian Sutherland with Yardi, Vice President of Yardi. Hi, Brian. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Good, good. We're very happy to have you here. You are Vice President with Yardi, but it seems like your role has changed a bit. Is that right? Tell us how that has shifted.
Yeah, a little bit. It has now evolved to helping bring Virtuoso, which is our AI brand, to market. So I oversee the commercial sales and marketing group, which is a pretty hefty responsibility. And I've always been interested in AI, as you know. The last 6 months, I've been working really closely with the development team, the marketing team, to really bring everything to market in terms of how we're talking about AI internally as an organization and also externally with our clients.
Okay. You know, AI is moving so fast. It seems like CEOs are asking their IT teams and their ops teams, really hard questions about, hey, how, the AI tools work. What is the AI strategy? How are you helping with clients? And first of all, I guess, what are you hearing from clients about AI, about their strategy and their approach? And what is your advice to many of those clients in dealing with their CEOs and the message back to the CEO and senior leadership?
Yeah, I think it's a really challenging position to be in. There's a lot of noise around AI, and I think working through what's hype and what's reality is challenging if you're in the technology group. I think the focus is obviously important. There's budget now for artificial intelligence initiatives or data cleanup initiatives, so AI could be supported. I think we try to play a role as a large software vendor to our clients and come and share our roadmap. And I would say even us, as a software developer, 1,500 developers, we still lean on some of the largest providers. So we're not building all of our own AI. We use Gemini and ChatGPT and Anthropic in different areas of the business. And so I think we're always looking to those software providers as well. But I think it's an important role that Yardi plays there, and I think we love to do educational sessions for our clients. The demand is high. I can tell you our teams are very busy doing AI updates, but it's an exciting time, and it's a good to revisit, I would say, every 6 months and really just get a sense of where we're going, what we're thinking about, to help hopefully give them some insight or form their roadmap.
Do you see a lot of your clients are actually rolling out AI at scale? In talking with them, are you noticing a little less hesitancy in actually implementing that AI strategy?
Yeah, I think, I will say, over the last couple of years, there's been a lot of concepts out there, and a lot of ideas, and I think what we're seeing right now is a lot of execution on AI. I would say it's early stages. There's certain areas of our business that we've rolled out AI at scale. ChatIQ would be one, which is a consumer-facing chat agent. We've rolled that out across 2 million units, and we use multi-channel. We use Gemini for a certain aspect. We use ChatGPT for another aspect, and Anthropic just for one chat engine, because we want to make it the most full chat engine out there for those consumers and take them through that prospect journey. But yeah, I would say it's a mixed bag and a little bit all over the place, but I have felt a shift in the last 3 to 4 months where everything's coming real right now.
Right. What do you see, or what are you seeing as the biggest challenges?
Yeah, I would say what I hear from our customers is just the amount of noise around it, and it's tough to really figure out where there's going to be wins, how to practically roll it out, what project to take on first, and really where there's going to be impact. I think one thing that we're focused on is, if we're creating agentic flows, for example, across our various solutions, where there's going to be time savings is one area, where there's going to be NOI increases and impacts on NOI. And then finally, security. That's kind of the, obviously paramount, safeguarding data, making sure everything is secure and safe. But those are kind of the 3 areas, and I think for real estate operators, if they look at their business through that lens, I think it could be helpful in terms of deciding what AI or agentic flows to roll out.
I'm sure there are probably a lot of conversations as well with clients about, where do you start? questions to you. Where do I get started? How do I get started? What do I focus on first?
Yeah.
There's a lot of data out there, and what do I do with all of this data? How do I use all of these tools? Are those some of the conversations that you're having most prevalently?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day. And I would say what we've tried to do is roll out agentic flows that have that impact that we talked about, that can be quantified. So I think there's a level of selling internally that technology groups need to do. If they're rolling out a specific agent or certain technology, what is the impact going to be on their customers? What's the impact going to be on their business? And then from there, really sell it upstream and push something out that can be measured, see success, and then build upon that. So I would say it's more of an incremental approach that we're recommending.
Do you see any trends, in behavior, client behavior toward AI, or in AI across real estate in general? Anything that you can point to? Anything that you've noticed?
Yeah, I would say a general hunger for it.
Right.
It's incredible. Even these events that we do at Yardi, where typically speaking we'd had to kind of push for attendance, send out emails, make phone calls, and get people to the events. Now we're finding there's a natural excitement and people want to be a part of it. And we've actually had to cap a number of our events because the demand is so high.
Right.
And in talking to people at these events, I would say, hey, what got you here? And the one thing that they're saying is artificial intelligence. And so I think it's a great opportunity, as a technologist or as a software provider, to really lean into it, to build rapport with the C-suite, and figure out where you're going to get wins and how to roll things out at scale across your organization.
Right. Well, as I feared, we're running out of time. Only a couple more minutes. Is there anything in particular that you're most excited about? Do you see something coming down the pike that you're thinking this is going to be really fun? Yeah,
I would say for me, kind of thinking about artificial intelligence and being involved with it for quite some time, I think client data, and you think about what information our customers house in our core system. We're the general ledger, customer records, financial reporting, AP, AR, all our vendors are in there, and the ability to access that through an AI interface. So whether it's Gemini or Claude or ChatGPT, whatever it might be, and be able to prompt the system. And I can tell you from a demo perspective, it is phenomenal what we've been able to show. And it's kind of the drop the mic moment that we're demonstrating, and the prompts are very simple. And I was actually talking to a customer last night at dinner, and I did a demonstration up in Canada, and they didn't believe it was real because it was a recorded video. And I said, no, this is actually real, and it's that powerful what you can do.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm excited about is that this is me as being within the sales organization trying to show the solutions, but to have access for customers to do their day-to-day tasks for there, ask questions that are going to impact their business, make decisions, run a forecast with multiple data sources, whatever it might be. I think it's going to be very impactful, and looking forward to the results over the next several months as clients roll this out. It's going to be very exciting, as it has been. It is, yeah. Well, Brian Sutherland, it was great having you. It was great having a conversation. Always a pleasure to talk with you, and we'll look forward to the rest of the conference, and also talking to you. Maybe next year you'll stop by as well, and we'll see how the landscape has changed and there's so much is happening so quickly. I can't even think about what it might look like a year from now. Yeah. 12 months from now, it's going to look completely different. It will. Yeah, we're looking forward to continuing the conversation. Yeah, that sounds great. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Lisa. It was really good having a conversation with you. Hopefully you have a good rest of the conference. Thank you. You as well. Thanks.